In this segment, we're going to demonstrate the proper way to load and unload a vacuum tanker. A professional operator understands that attention to detail is vital. Come on, let's get started.
Operating a vacuum trailer can be tricky. The vacuum pump can create vacuum and pressure. When in vacuum, the pump can produce enough vacuum to pull liquid from a tank or a pit. Safety is very important when operating a vacuum trailer because the pump can generate enough vacuum to get your hand or other body parts stuck on the hose. Always keep the open end of the hose in the product or attached to the tank. In pressure, the pump can generate enough pressure to break lines and gaskets. Do not operate the pump in pressure unless you've had proper training. Okay, let's get started. The first thing we need to do is make sure that the vacuum pump is in the neutral position. We do this by moving the handle to the middle. Now, let's hook up our hydraulic lines from the tractor to the vacuum trailer. Attach your transfer line to the vacuum trailer. The transfer hose is the hose that connects the two tanks, and your product will flow through. Be sure to lock down cam locks. Attach the other end of the transfer line to the tank you'll be pulling from. For demonstration purposes, we're using one of our trailers as the customer. When the transfer line is securely attached and the hydraulic lines are attached, then we start the PTO. Some trucks have different PTO configurations. Please check with your terminal manager if you have any questions. Next step is to open the interstitial valve. Move the switch to the open position. This will open the valve on the top of the trailer. This will allow air to be pulled in from the trailer and exhausted out the scrubber. Now open the internal valve on the vacuum trailer. Then the external valve on the vacuum trailer. Open your customer's valve just halfway. Then check for leaks around the fitting and transfer hose. Now it's safe to move the vacuum pump into vacuum. You will know it is in vacuum when the air pressure gauge starts to move down. If the gauge moves up, you're in pressure. Put the pump in neutral, then move it the other way to vacuum. When the trailer is loaded, close the customer valve first. Then open the bleeder valve on the trailer to allow air to be pulled in. This will pull any product through the transfer line and clean it out. When the transfer line has been emptied of all product, close the internal valve on the vacuum trailer. Then the external valve. Place the vacuum pump back into the neutral position by moving the handle to the middle position. Disconnect the transfer lines and install all caps and plugs. You must drain the scrubber every day. This is done simply by placing a bucket at the end of the hose that comes off the scrubber. Then open the ball valve at the scrubber. This concludes the training on the vacuum tanker. Always remember to be aware of any potential hazards while working around a vac tank. Remember, safety is job one.